Hello,
Greeting.
Sadashiv. Do you
Hi.
remember me?
Who's, who's this? Yeah, I was seriously looking forward to have a speech comrade because life cannot get even more better than this because my elder son is in Mumbai settled, my younger son is in Chennai settled, my daughter is happily married and she is living in Australia and can't thank enough to God for all the wonderful, glorious days that He has given me ahead. And by the way, while I'm basking in the glory of the contentment and satisfaction, who's speaking? Who's that?
I'm yourself. I've been inside you for the past 75 years. You don't
Hey,
remember me?
yeah. Why not? I remember you very much. You had been the one who had been worrying and scaring me quite a hell a lot of times, and I've been kicking on your face, and I have come across. I can never forget it.
Okay, let's not waste time. Without further ado, let's divide your life into three spans, okay? Your teenage, your youth, and your middle age. And you've you've had a lot of problems and you didn't even know how to deal with them, you know. Let's talk about your first problem that you had when you were a teenager. Fear. You're always afraid of everything. Whenever you saw the curtains in your bedroom during the night, you were scared. Whenever you saw a little kitten suddenly come to you, you were scared at night. Let's talk about your teenage only, okay? And then in your youth, you were scared of taking big decisions. And then in your middle age, you were scared of getting kicked out of your job. So, what do you think about all that?
Hey. Past tense. All those are past tensions. Okay. Why do you remember all that? Yes, of course. You see, it's like the horizontal bars on the ladder. I have been surmounting all that, and I have been coming across. Can't deny this fact, man. You have also been a very good assistance for me. I am given to understand that you are my stupid inner demon and you are remembering all those bad, ruffled paths that I had been coming across. So just because you are remembering all those things, we are remembering all those things, I'm not going to fall apart, okay? I'm feeling good. You are inside me. Why don't you get the same kind of shower that you are? But to be very honest, after you remember everything, my spirit is going down. I should honestly agree with that.
Yeah. I'm not convinced by your answer at all. Do you have some positive thoughts about whatever you have done?
Well, I'm hearing another person speaking. Who's that?
I'm a positive thought who supported you to get against fear. Do you remember what do
Deal,
I say?
deal with him. Deal with him. This guy has come up with a thread of negativity. Deal with him, please. Yeah, I know you. I know you. You had been my angel. Come on, deal with him.
So for the teenage problem that you had, that you were scared of everything, you met a psychologist called Dr. Maniganan Sundaresan, and you heard about the three finger technique therapy. And after you made it, you got out of all the fear that you had. And
Yeah,
so the
yeah.
and you in Yes. So in the youth stage, you had fear of getting onto the stage and speaking. So for all making big decisions, and for all that, you had some. He suggested some incantations for you, like might is the height is the might. So like that. So
Correct,
sir,
correct.
sorry sir. So the I would like to simulate it into cards, sir. So the first therapy in the race card, sir, and the second therapy in the passport card, sir.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, dear positive girl.
See, your positive thought doesn't even remember the incantation. Okay. That's hopeless. Let's forget about that. Let's go
No,
to
but
your next problem.
she's also an old lady like me, 75 years of age. So
Yeah, okay. You always lacked maturity right from when you were young. You then started rectifying various mistakes that you made, but the people didn't believe you, and still they don't believe you. The people still doubt you, doubt your dedication towards whatever you have done so far. And you even admitted a lot of times to me that you have committed a lot of mistakes. So do you have some thoughts to support this?
I mean, life is always two steps forward and one step back, and you are taking collection of all those moments where I had been stepping back a little bit. You know, who does not have a problem, right? So you speak as if you are a person who has stalwarted all the kinds of occurrences that would have possibly occurred in your life. But you also had some troubles. You are in my inner conscious, but you also have some troubles. Fine, let's face it. I have another positivity deep down inside me, and that is also an angel voice. She will answer your question. I would seriously expect her to speak now. Is she here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So here you are a negative inner demon and you're talking to him. See, now he is 60 to 70 years old and now also you're not leaving him to lead his life peacefully. So I'm going to tell him three ways how he overcome it. While he was teenager, he got a fear problem of examination, which he felt a very bad past, and also he had a dream that he was going to fail in everything. But there you are trying to demotivate him. But as positive emotion, I'm always giving him a strength, and also I given him a office suggestion that you can win, that you can win. So as a positive emotion, I have done my duty there, and I made him to write everything, because when a person is fulfilled with a positive emotion, so always I'm there with them, and you are always coming him to demotivate him. Did you think and always you will be telling that you are him and you are him? Why don't you tell this? I am also him only. So I am as a positive emotion, I will be giving strength to him. In second situation, when he was in a youth, like when he was an youngster, he faced a lot of things. He got scolding from his mother, and when he was going to college, he even whatever thing which happened to his man, he doesn't care about him. And the society was really sir, you are laughing, sir.
இல்லம்மா என்னை பத்தி உண்மையெல்லாம் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன்னு ஆச்சரியப்பட்டேன். நீ பேசு.
The society really actually treated him very badly, that he was going for fight always, and he was doing something which is wrong, and everybody he was realized everything because of his positive emotion, because I made him to think what is good in it and what is bad in it as his positive emotion. So next, middle age. So while coming to middle age, he faced lot of bad past. Of course, he had a lot of problems in families and whatever work he was doing, and he want to make sure that everything was balanced in his life. Due to that pressure handling, he got a lot of things which is totally unavoidable, but he was thinking that I can't do, I can't do that. Only because of the inner demon he was facing, and he was strongly believing in whatever positive emotion he was there. But I am as a positive emotion, I gave a solution for everything that I have supported you, and I am the only person who defeated each and every time. So each and every time while you are coming and treating him, so I am there to defeat you, and I always make him. And now he was 60 to 70 years old, and he was having a very peaceful life.
You really have anything else to say, Mr. Stupid, red-necked inner demon? Look at that.
A lot of things to say, bro. Your life has been such a misery so far. Look, I even have a notebook beside me. I've noted down all your problems till now. See, when you worked in an IT company, some decades back, you wanted to be an entrepreneur. That's why you started hating your job. You didn't have any confidence in yourself while you were in your IT company. Your manager gave you a project, but even then I came and disturbed you and disrupted everything. Even then you were under my control, and even now you are under my control. Do you have any emotions now to support you? Any angels? Any more angels?
You shoot one arrow and I will have 10 different shields. Okay, so to defend those arrows. Yeah, I have another angel inside me. Look, you are one particular demon having a chameleon effect, but I have got different crocodiles. Okay, so a chameleon can never come and have a contention against crocodiles. So now I'm going to have another positive person who is resonating in me, and that person will give the answer for you about that IT thing that you have mentioned, about the blossoming of my entrepreneurship. I seriously would like to listen from that person. Is she here?
Yes, sir. I'm here to help you. I'm always here to help you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Please.
So in your teenage, you have faced that you are lacking in basic character, and you got some scoldings and all. So after that, I barged in there and I said to you that you should learn from small children or the old man you saw. You should notice everything they do, and you should only take positive things from them and learn from each and every person you saw in your life. So in after that also you have a problem in your teenage. I mean, sorry, in your youngster life. So that is the self confidence you are lacking in your self confidence level. So you have to and you did a great thing that you went to a workshop and you listened to them who motivated you to build up your self confidence, and now you have become a good you are leading a good peaceful life now. But now also a negative inner demon like him is barging in you, and he's disturbing you a lot. So now you have to do a switch pattern therapy, which will take the positive things from the emotions and will eradicate the negative things, and you'll definitely overcome this inner demon problem. And I like to stimulate the the negative problems and the positive things in him with the mini door. The backside door with all are negative things of sir, and the front side door is the positive things and the peaceful life he is leading.
Thank you.
Okay, you're
That's
playing
a
with
great
toys.
message. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, look, I don't have more time here with you, but I've got a bigger version of me coming to you now. So now you cannot explain from her. I mean, you cannot escape from her. Okay, I'm leaving for now. Okay, you have another demon to deal with.
Bring it on, child. Bring it on.
So hi, I'm here to handle you. So in your few days, few months or few years ago, you have been in search of some agriculture. You have went to some areas, and you have researched in agriculture, and you have stayed there, and in that being alone you were afraid, and all being in hotel you were afraid.
1 second, Mridavashini, 1 second.
Yes, sir.
Team Ritan, they have gone past 13 minutes. What shall we do?
Friends, shall we give
Sir, I
2
think they
minutes
can
of
complete
extension?
their presentation, sir.
Yes, sir. Can we give around 15 to 16 minutes, friends? Let it
Yes,
reach the
Mitra.
limit.
Yes, Mitra.
15 minutes will
It will be
provide.
only correct.
Sir, we are giving them 16 minutes, sir. 3 minutes more, sir.
3 minutes more. Mridavashini, you can continue.
Yes, sir. So you had very scared about being alone and all. Do you have any answers for it? And
Yes,
Well,
yes, I'm there, bro. I'll support you.
yes. See, before I call my supporting system, who is exactly sounding like me, every man has got his or her own way of coming across the fear. Yes, I was scared. I was scared of darkness. I was having phobias. But I would like to correct yourself that I had always been in the brink of tackling my fear, and one person came always in assistance to me, and I would like to trigger upon that person to speak in favor of me. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I'll defend you till my last breath. Okay. So what happened was when I like to make things clear to the demon, when he was working as an agriculturist, he was just scared of one thing, that fear was right inside him from childhood. We all know that he was scared of the dark, but I'm pretty sure the inner demon knows how he overcame it while he was inside the hotel. For the few days, yes, for the first few days he was very afraid. He did not even open his eyes in the late night because he was that scared even to open his eyes. But then as days went on, he started realizing that the more you run away from your fear, the more it will haunt you, because he read a book written by Dr. Joseph Murphy, and then he started to understand his subconscious mind, and then he started, understanding why the fear always haunts him. That was because he kept on running away from it. But then he had a solution. His acts were like bullets. He fired the bullets straight into his fear, and then the fear became, the fear started bearing holes, and it formed a lot of pores inside it, and finally it became, irrelevant. Because when he was like 26 or 27, when he was working as an agriculturist, when he was staying alone in the hotel, he used to wake up wantedly at night. He used to set alarms, and then he used to get out of his house. He used to walk for 10 minutes around the street. He was challenging the fear. That's what I like about him. That's why I'm proud to be inside him. He was challenging the fear, and he wanted to convince himself that there is nothing paranormal going on. That's nothing to be scared of. And that's why I like this person a lot. And one more thing about the boat thing. You said that he was stuck in a boat with his friends, and about that, that's a common problem. So what happened was, yes, he did not listen to his parents, and he went out during that day. But then he tackled the situation very effectively. He was the most courageous person of the lot, and then he communicated with some of the Coast Guard authorities, and then two Coast Guard ships came to rescue them. So you have to appreciate his presence of mind. You might criticize him that he did not listen to his parents and stuff. You might say all that stuff like that, but still you have to, applaud him for his bravery and his presence of mind to involve the Coast Guard into this. So just stop criticizing him without any thing. And you can see the mirror over there, right? That mirror, I'm going to simulate it as his presence of mind. And I've already simulated the bullets as his attack towards his fear. So whenever he looks himself inside that mirror, he always sees the inner angel inside him, and no inner demon can break that.
Wonderful.
Very well done, Vishnupriya. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
17
Kavita.
minutes and 25 seconds already elapsed. So Vishnupriya, you can finish up.
Yes, sir. So the one more thing that I wanted to add was that he realized that while the boat is going, he was in the risky situation in the boat. He just thought that he could overcome it, and he had a positive mind that made him come out of the problem that he had. So if at all he had some negative thoughts that something would happen for me, definitely something would happen. So positivity would win the problem. That was my idea, sir.
Yes, sir. And the simulated object, sir, I'll just make it clear once for everyone's benefit. The target was simulated by Brinda, sir. The mirror was simulated for the common problem. The bullets were simulated by me. The cards were simulated. The Brazil card and the passport was simulated by Vishnupriya. And the Doraemon mini door was simulated by Muthu Pashu.
Okay, done.
Very well done, team Vishnupriya ka.
18 minutes and 24
Thank
seconds.
Thank you, team.
Wonderful
Well
job.
done,
Thank you, sir.
Vishnupriya.
Thank you.
Well done, Team Vishnu
Thank you,
Priyaka.
friends.
Thank you, everyone.
So we'll also give them the timing liberty, so they can also come close to our times.
Yes,
We
sir.
won't have any problems.
I can give only 18 minutes. I mean 17.5 or 18 minutes, but not more than that
It's
because
more than enough.
yeah, right. So, but stick with the seating time. Anyways, okay. So we will speak about the feedback a little later. And now we have almost about 22 or 23 minutes of session's timing left. We don't want to waste time. So, Team Ritan, you can start.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So, and thank you for helping us. Sir.
Always a pleasure.
Very
Good.
well done, sir.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, sir.
Well done, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so
Yes, sir.
much,
We'll give
sir,
you a
for
bonus.
helping us.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir. Yes, sir. We'll give you bonus.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right. So, Team
Sure,
Ritan,
Mitra.
3, 2, 1, go.
So Sibi Adityan will be starting and introducing ourselves, sir. Come on, Sibi.
Sibi, introduce your role, da. Sibi, come on.
Please.
Freeze. So now I'm going to share the PPT where we have decided our roles of who are all going to play which role, that is the ministry of which department. And first I would like to call CB, the Prime Minister, to introduce his co-mates, his team about the minister's profession and all, explain a bit about it. So CB, over to you as a Prime Minister. Please introduce everyone in your team. Come on. So good evening, one and all present here. So as our Prime Minister is in a different, very important work, he had a project to be done, very important work for the sake of the country. He has gone to do that. And now I would like to introduce our co-mates and our co-ministers on behalf of our Honorable Prime Minister of Torrent. So Riten Nitish, an important player of our team, is going to play the role of Sports Minister. He is in the Department of Ministry of Sports. The next person, Ashwathaman, is in the Ministry of Defense. Kalpita Shri is in the Ministry of Education. And finally, Mitra is in the Ministry of Skills Development and Entrepreneurship. So this is the first sequence that we planned for. The second sequence, so in the second sequence, Mr. Sarvesh, who's a critic, is going to interview us. He's going to talk to all the ministers here. We are in a conference, and Mr. Sarvesh is going to ask some questions to the critic about how can youngsters be politicians? Because unfortunately, in the last government, the previous government, the chief minister actually brought a rule and brought a law that even youngsters, even from late teens till 25 years old youngsters could actually take part and they could become politicians. And that's how our Honorable Chief Minister C.B. Adityan, being 25 years old, is the Chief Minister of Torrent. And now Mr. Sarvesh is going to ask some questions to everyone of us about, because the media did not like this fact. That is, the media always opposed that people, that is, youngsters can't be given and handed over the government of a big country. So here I would like to ask Mr. Sarvesh to take over.
Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Lead of Torrent, Mr. C.B. Adityan, Honorable Sports Minister, Mr. Riten Nitish, Honorable Defense Minister, Mr. Ashwathaman, Honorable Educational Minister, Ms. Kalpita Shri, Honorable Lead of Ministry of Skills Development and Entrepreneurship, Ms. Mitra. I would like to bow my head in front of all you people because you have been taking this country to a different level, and the kind of supportive journalists are speaking that you people are doing a revolt and revolution and positive kind
Yes,
of
sir, that's
perform.
actually true.
I am not finished. But
we would
when
like
it comes to a journalism kind of a platform, the journalist has to be given the due respect. Here, I'm the Prime Minister, and maybe you're the Prime Minister for the country, but I'm the Prime Minister of the journalism. You understand?
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am, in advance for remaining silent. So my question over here is, do you really think you are making good transformation in the country, and are you really realizing that you are making a joke of putting the youngsters on the severe decision-making process? Number one, the Ministry of Skills Development. Number two, the Sports Minister. And number three, the Defense Minister. You, ma'am.
So first, greetings, Mr. Sarvesh. So you must have heard that education and agriculture is the backbone of the country. You must have read, did you? Yes.
Yeah.
Hope you have read about that.
Blah, blah.
Not blah, blah, blah. It is proven, okay? Education is the backbone of the country. And the educated youngsters have all the rights to enter into politics. And I would like to show a shield here. It is actually a document, a law passed by the previous Prime Minister. He was the previous Prime Minister. The photo present here, he was our previous Prime Minister. And this is the law. You need not, I would like to show that to the person, okay, the cameraman, okay. So he was the person who passed the law that even youngsters have the right to enter into politics and they can be handed over the government. So it's such a very good Prime Minister. He has actually administered this country really well. But this law is really powerful, and that's why this law is really powerful, and that's why we have come have come into this politics department, and we have the belief and the confidence that we are going to rule this country completely. And our Chief Minister, Honorable C.B. Adityan, he was.
That's the point. Honorable C.B. Adityan has gone to take cheesecake and egg puff as a snack, and he is now spilling over the Bonvita all over his t-shirt, and he is having popcorn, and he is not even attending. Where is he? He is not in the throne chair.
Excuse me, sir, you are not able to talk like that, sir. He is our Prime Minister, sir, and he is going for helping other countries, sir, not like you for asking questions and blaming the youngsters who is coming for the authorities, sir. He is going for helping other countries, sir.
Mr. Sports Minister, too much of big words, and your upper lip and lower lip are even bigger than the face that you have, and you haven't produced even a single silver medal in the Olympics, being a sports minister. And you call yourself as the most youngest kind of a minister. Gone were the days. No, my age is about more than 60, 65. I'm a senior citizen, agreed. But when I was a youngster, we used to have a wonderful Prime Minister who supported the sports. He was not looking into the age, he was looking into the talent. He was not looking into the race, he was looking into the potential. What's the need of this? What's the need of your video? Did I ask you to post on your video? Take your video off. I'm speaking to Ritan Nitish, Ashwatam, I'm speaking to you. Take your video off. Excuse me.